Hey guys, how you doing? It's Pete Mikulka.
Johnny.
We are with the Mikulka Group over here at 275 Route 79 North in Morganville, New Jersey. If you'd like to get in touch with us, you want to give us a call at
855 Mikulka.
Exactly. All right, so today we are going to talk about secrets of the trades. Absolutely. So today, right, I want to talk about two different things. I want to talk about the best ways to save money on construction costs.
I like the sound of that.
And the worst ways to try and save money on construction costs.
Not so much.
Exactly. And dude, what are you going to talk about in your music and movie corner? Yeah.
Okay, I think I'm going to start a whole new segment that called What Is That? And
Oh, we're doing What Is That?
What Is That? Yes.
Oh, okay.
And I'm going to touch on, I don't want to talk about it. I'm just going to call the segment, What Is That? Or What do you call that? You know, one of those. It's a work in progress.
No, I like it because when we were talking about it earlier, I was intrigued. What is that? Like musically, like, what is that? Or what was that?
Right.
What exactly just happened musically? I don't know. Okay.
Best ways.
Secrets,
Save some money.
Secrets of the trade. Best way to save money on construction costs. Now, some of you know, some of you might not know, we are electrical contractors and we are also general contractors. So, and we are registered home builders. So we do everything from literally change light bulbs to build houses. And we do everything in between. So if you know anybody who wants a house built, give us a call. We do large additions, remodels, and home building. And we also do commercial and residential electrical work. So when we talk about construction costs, we're talking about a broad array, and we're talking about a way to save construction costs across a lot of different areas. Some of the best ways to save on construction costs, and this is the best. This is the best one, and it's something that we believe in, and that is value. Okay, volume is value.
Okay.
What a lot of people do is, because of budgetary reasons, they will go, well, I'm going to do this in November, and then I'm going to try to do this project in February, and then I'm going to try to do this other project in the late spring. What happens is every time you start a new project, you incur costs for a startup and a wrap up of each project, permits, all that stuff. The more that you can get done by one trade while that person is at your home or business, the more money you are going to save, hands down. And this is what I try to. This is what the value that we try to give to people. And you know what's a really good example is a generator, right? So a lot of times I go to a generator estimate, and they'll say, okay, I want a generator, and I'll go and look at the panel.
Right.
And the panel will be ancient. It'll be 30, 40 years old. And I'll say, you know what? So how about the best value for the money is that at the same time that you're changing the generator, you change the panel. Because you're never, ever going to get a cheaper panel change done by a licensed electrician in the state of New Jersey than when he's there doing some other work.
He's already there.
Exactly.
Right.
So when you're shopping, and this is whether you use us, whoever you use, it doesn't matter. The more you can have done, the bigger your potential is for a discount and for wholesale pricing while the guys are already there. They're already at your house. If you imagine, right, and then I'll shut up about this because I think everybody gets the point. Okay. It's like, look, you call me and you need 2 switches replaced. Well, guess what? Johnny's got to work because he's got to get on the schedule. He's got to take the phone call. Yep. Marianne has to work because she has to double check and make sure that everybody is confirmed.
Right.
My trucks have to work. Our trucks have to work because they got to drive out to your site. And the guys have to drive to, do the work, and then leave. Now, if I'm already there, and you want 2 switches changed, it's a whole different story. I can give those switches to you for a wholesale price because we're already there. And that is one of the best ways to save. And it doesn't matter if you're talking electric, carpentry, painting, masonry, plumbing, HVAC, across the board. That is the way to approach construction projects and repair projects in general for your home or business.
And I can see why a homeowner would think that, like spreading out, you know what I mean? Because they're thinking about the cost up front.
Right.
And that, well, I'll do this in June and this in the springtime. But what you're saying makes a lot of sense. You do it now, you're going to save money in the end.
Right. And especially especially with financing options. Like we have financing options, but so does everybody else.
Right.
You know, and that is a way that like you look at an interest rate and you go, yeah, like I'm going to, but I have to pay this interest rate. Right. But how much are you saving? by getting all that work done at one time,
Right.
as opposed to having these guys make trip back and trip back and trip back and trip back.
It makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, it certainly is a really, really good way to save on construction costs.
More bang for your buck.
Right. So basically what I did was I just told people to save money by spending more money. But now I'm actually going to give you a way that you can actually save some money. So look, guys, one of the best ways to save money on construction costs is off-season work. What's the busy season?
Right.
What's the busy season for the trade that you want to employ? Well, go with the off-season. Right. So I am a huge fan of getting all my trees cut in February because tree guys will kill you in the spring and in the fall because everybody chops down trees in the spring and the fall. So
that makes sense.
I like getting my trees cut in February.
Smart.
Because they're hungry. They're looking for work.
Right.
Exactly. So another way to save in construction costs, especially when you have a contract, is utilize your allowances. If you have $10 allowance on tile, do your homework, shop. Don't be lazy and just throw it off on the contractor and say, yeah, you know what, just get us something, it'll be fine, $10, whatever. Use your allowances to your benefit and do your homework on a product and supply that product and get the allowance back because you have the allowance if it's in your contract. So allowances can add up to a lot of money as well. And one of my favorite ways to save money on electrical work, do your own trenching.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, you don't want electricians digging your trench. I mean, we'll do it, but it's going to cost you.
And we are prima donnas. Electricians, we are the biggest prima donnas in the world. There's no doubt about that. But again, trenching is a thing that if there is any way, and that goes for everybody. It goes for plumbers, that sort of thing. Like your high-end mechanical guys, if there's any way to get that trench dug for them, you're going to want to do that for sure. Sometimes the homeowner does it. Sometimes you throw the excavator a couple bucks while he's on site. Landscaper, you throw him a couple bucks, you get that trench dug. That way the plumber or electrician just has to lay their conduit and get the job done. And the last thing I want to mention, there's one more. I'm trying to get through this. Listen, I want to talk about your music so bad, but I got to talk about this. So look, there's also an option in most home remodels where you can do a ready for paint option, right? So we do everything. We build it. We put the cabinets in. We put the doors on. We sheetrock. We spackle. Everything is perfect, and we call it ready for paint. So if you like to paint, Johnny likes to paint.
I do it. Like is a strong word.
So sometimes painting, sometimes at the end of a project, if you guys like to paint, definitely painting can save you a couple $1,000 on the tail end of a project. If you go over budget or whatever, painting is definitely one way to save a little bit of money. So I hope that helps. Next segment, we're going to talk about ways to not and save money. For sure. But these are all good value. And if there's one I missed, if there's one that you
tell us,
please let us know and give Johnny a call. He'll stop work and talk to you about that as well.
Yeah, I will.
But more importantly, what he will always stop work and talk to you is for music or movies. And dude, what is this topic that you have going on today?
What is that?
The topic is
what is it called?
Is it?
I haven't decided. It's either what is that or what is that called? So we'll figure it out. It's evolving. As I was driving into work, the music is playing through my phone, and Kansas came on. Okay, and do you
even know who Kansas is?
Yeah,
Christine. No.
Christine's never heard of Kansas. Carry On My Wayward Son, Dust in the Wind. You've heard Dust in the Wind. You just don't equate that it's Kansas.
Okay, I trust you on that.
So you haven't? Okay.
She's heard Dust in the Wind. You can't be alive on this planet.
If you played it, I'd be like, oh, okay.
There's a
that one.
I think I should have a guitar here.
Oh my God! Yeah,
so that we can use it to play music like that.
So Kansas, all right. These elaborate, orchestrated, songs. You know what I mean? Yes, Styx. Maybe it started with the Moody Blues. Back in the late '60s. Cold Hearted All Who Rules the Night.
Right.
This dramatic, theatrical.
It's almost theater, yeah.
Yes,
it's like theatrical rock.
Right, and even like Rush's 2112. What could that strange device be when I touch it? You know what I mean? It's what is that? What is that
Yeah.
called?
What is
What
that?
genre
What is that
of
genre?
music?
Right,
Kansas,
so
yes, Styx,
Styx, right,
you
Moody
know,
Blues,
right.
Emerson, Lake and Palmer.
Oh, Emerson, Lake and
Yeah,
Palmer.
these
Yes.
grandiose. This is all
Grandiose.
classic rock,
Right.
Christy. That is why you are just not grasping any of
I know
what we are
Styx.
saying right now. You know Styx?
I
Okay.
know one song by
Oh,
Styx.
what is it?
Is that Mr. Roboto?
Yes.
Yes. That is amazing.
Well done.
Right, if I was a member of Styx,
Right.
I would be so upset that that's
Right.
the song that you wrote. That's
Yes,
the song that I'm
agreed,
remembered for.
agreed.
Yeah, especially with what they did.
Well,
but anyway,
what is that?
Yeah.
What is that genre?
yeah, I don't know if it's a name. So if you can think of the name for this genre,
Right.
because it's not arena rock.
No.
It's not like I don't know what it is. Yeah, I don't know what it is. And
Right.
also if there are better examples of
Yes.
it too.
And you're not allowed to say Queen. Queen doesn't count.
Yeah, because Queen doesn't
Queen
count.
doesn't count.
Yeah, it's the
Queen
Queen.
doesn't count.
Right. Yeah, Queen does not count here. Okay.
No.
Queen
So
is in
don't
a
even.
right. It's in a league. They're in a league by
Yes.
themselves. Absolutely. And I thought about when we originally thought of this topic. I thought about mentioning Queen,
No,
and
don't.
then I knew intuitively
That I would've-
that I couldn't.
I would have
So,
poo-pooed on
there
that.
you have that.
Right. And you
Okay.
can't mention Tommy. Yeah, they're rock operas. Can't mention it.
Right. We're not talking about actual operas.
Yes.
We're talking about Emerson, Lake and Palmer,
What is that?
Kansas, Styx, Moody Blues,
Right.
Yes,
Yes.
that sort of stuff.
Right.
Like
What is that?
is that genre of music? It's not rock. It's not pop.
Right.
What is it?
What is
are
it?
they doing? I don't know. All right.
We want to know.
If you know what those people
Tell
were
us.
doing, you got to give us a call at
Mhm.
855 Mikulka, or
Yep.
please stop by 275 Route 79 North in Morganville and let Johnny know,
Please.
what is that?
What is that?
All right. All right, guys. Thank you. Until next time, stay safe, and we'll see you soon.
All right, all right.